Emily is a fly by the seat of her pants type of a gal.
Oh, yeah.
So true.
I mean, she doesn't like to make plans. She doesn't really, like to figure things out.
No.
She just whatever comes her way, man. That's what she's doing.
That's what she's doing.
Yeah.
But I asked her about something on Friday that she made me feel like a real asshole about.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
Yes.
And she ended up doing it.
We ain't done yet. It's time for the P1 Podcast.
Fun's not over yet.
Completely uncensored and unfiltered. Except for that part.
Looking for the after party with it going.
The show's after show starts now.
So here was the thing.
Oh, yeah.
Is following Emily on social media this
The scene.
weekend, nothing made sense.
Nothing makes
Literally nothing made sense to
Yeah.
me.
Excuse me?
And so I'm doing my normal scroll and seeing what's going on. And I saw that I don't know if it was Friday or Saturday, but I saw you were out by the beach. I think it was on Friday, right? Friday, you were out. You took your son out there when these, crazy waves
to
and all
see
that
all that.
stuff.
Yeah, like because the boardwalk was like flooded, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's crazy.
And of course, Emily wants to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
It's everybody's talking about it. Let's see it.
Emily wants to see it.
Yeah.
And so she's out there by the beach, and you're out at the beach. What do you want to do? Well, you want to take the top off your brand new Ford Bronco for the very first time.
Wait, but we're smack dab in between two massive storms.
Right, Sky.
I mean, the rain just moved out, and tomorrow it is moving in.
Right, Sky.
like warning.
Right, Sky.
This is the moment that we want to take the top off.
And that's what I was questioning. Doesn't she know rain's coming back?
Well,
Like-
quick little side note here.
Oh, side note.
Emily, when did you get the Bronco?
Got the Bronco over Thanksgiving.
Over Thanksgiving. Okay, so it's been a month and a
About
half.
2 months, yeah.
2 months. When I got my Jeep, next day, took the top down. Was very excited.
Oh.
Took the top down, super excited.
Yeah.
I had asked Emily multiple times, "Did you take top down yet?" No, we haven't done it yet. I'm
Well,
like, "What are you waiting for?"
Oh.
What are you waiting for?
It is a soft top, so I'm able to just unclip it and do it like by myself, almost one-handed. I can flip it open,
But
and I've
that's
done
more.
that.
But I'm talking about the whole.
Like a convertible?
yeah,
Yeah.
you kind of just flip it the front of it off.
So it's almost
Yeah,
like
but
a big sunroof.
But you don't
Well,
take
I
down
mean-
like the sides and the back.
When I flip it down, all four seats are exposed. I mean, the back
it goes
seat's
that
open
far
too.
back?
It does go that far back.
Okay.
Or when I just do it by myself real quick. So I've done that many times, but I've never done the full-blown, what looks like the raddest thing ever. Well, the reason I got the car
Right.
Yes.
is so that I can be like
yeah.
So
full-blown
just
top
on a
off.
whim, you decided that this is going to be the time
This
to
is
take it
the
down for
day.
the first time?
So Friday at the beach, Reed and I, my son, we got lunch down there, and it was getting nicer out. And so I said, tomorrow morning, Saturday morning, I know it's going to be sunny. Top's coming off.
Oh.
Tomorrow's the day.
No thought of the storm moving in.
I knew there was a storm coming in on Tuesday. I knew that. I looked it up, and I
Oh,
said,
okay.
okay, rain's coming on Tuesday.
Yeah.
I go, well, that's perfect. Today, tomorrow, Saturday, and
Right.
Sunday are going to be sunny, bright days.
Okay.
They're going to be pretty out.
Okay.
So I go, that's fine. I go, the guy at the dealership and everywhere other people have said it's easy to do.
Yeah.
No big deal. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. So we have
They
Saturday and
said
Sunday, and
you
Sunday.
didn't get the tutorial at the dealership?
Yeah,
you
so
bought
when
it?
I left the Jeep dealership,
Yeah.
they showed me how to take it down.
Well, they offer it.
They offer it. They showed me
Yeah.
how to take it down. Then I went home. I kind of forgot because it was when you're at the dealership buying a car, you guys know
it's a
you're
long
there
day.
for a while.
Yeah,
it's a
So I went back to the dealership and had them show me again.
Yeah.
Then I put it back on. Then I had them show me while I did it to make
Okay.
sure
Now
that I
you're a
knew
bit
what I was
much.
doing
Now you're
because
a
I
bit
didn't.
much.
I didn't want to break
I hate this
anything.
kind of customer.
Yeah, like, dude, okay, I
you
already
hate
showed
this
you
kind of
once.
customer.
I don't need to
What a
watch
dope.
you
Well,
do it.
you know what? I spent like $30,000 on that fucking
But
Jeep.
then you have the
That's-
Emilys of the world where I'm sure they told her,
Yeah.
do you want to see how to take it on? No, I'm good.
I got-
100%.
I'll let it on YouTube.
I'll figure it out.
I'm sure they probably did because hey, by the time I waited,
And they went, "Ma'am, are you sure?" No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine.
I figured that.
Yeah,
Oh.
let's just get going. Let's get going.
I just want to move.
Hand through my hair. Hand through my hair.
by the time I had been done sitting there
Signing
for
stuff.
6+ hours,
Yeah, exactly.
I will come back and I'll rain check that idea. I'll
Liter-
rain check that
literally.
idea. Yeah. Rain check that idea.
Yeah.
So I said, how hard could it be? There's a zillion fucking YouTube, dude.
And you've already taken it off a little bit, so it shouldn't be.
It's like
that-
so easy to take
Oh
it
my
down
God.
the way I've done it. Like how hard can it be?
I don't know.
Well, come
But
Saturday
you're not
morning.
getting it down to like the titties. You know what I mean? You're getting
Excuse
it down to where the bra's still on. You want the whole thing taken down.
Topless.
Completely topless.
You want
Off.
titties out, pussy out.
Wait.
Let's see
Wait,
this
what?
thing.
I don't know what
No,
we're talking
I
about
don't
anymore,
either.
but
I
I'm
don't either.
shaking my head.
I,
Yes.
don't either. I want no sign of a roof that exists.
That's it.
No roof.
I don't
Anywhere
feel
to be
like
found.
when I'm topless, my pussy is hanging out. It's
Hey,
really hard
hey,
to.
hey,
It's really
you
hard
don't-
to.
You wouldn't know.
It's,
know.
oh,
You
but
wouldn't
no,
know.
but
No,
you're topless.
bro.
Isn't it just
No, no,
the
no,
top?
You don't know.
When you take a top off
Yeah.
of the Bronco, do you just leave it in the garage, or do you have a plan, or what's the deal?
Yes. Well, there is a couple different ways that I'm finding out now that you
Oh.
can
Well, with
go.
a soft, with my Jeep.
Yeah.
Mr. Soft Top over
I mean,
here.
I had a Jeep.
Emily,
so with
does this bother you every time you talk about your car?
Well,
He
'cause I was
brings
in the
up
middle
a
of
Jeep?
talking.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I offered her help on this, but with my Jeep, you would push it back. You'd undo the sides and the back, and then you'd push the main top all the way down, and then you'd fold everything up, and it goes in the back of your car. And
then-
that's the great part about the soft top.
And then pussy.
And then
Yeah.
pussy. You don't need to do anything.
It's all out.
You
I
don't need to like
why
store
I
anything.
thought a Jeep's was a little bit different than the Ford Bronco one. I
no,
don't know.
because it's still a soft top.
Yeah,
So it's still the
is
same.
Is it meant to go in the car?
See, there's a couple different ways you can do this. There's one where you could take all the windows off. Apparently, I found this out later, so this isn't exactly the sequence of the story, but I found out later that you can undo the windows and then fold it back even more than when I fold it back easy myself. There's another fold I can do that basically collapses it so the whole top is off, but there's a back part still on. There's trace of a roof there
Okay,
still.
okay,
You know what I
okay.
mean?
But you
it's
don't
still,
want that.
I didn't want that. I wanted what the look of it is.
Hell yeah.
Whole thing off.
Yeah, nudie patootie.
Nudie patootie.
Let's go.
Full pussy.
Yep.
Full pussy. And so I
Nudie
am looking at
patootie.
some YouTube videos. I'm outside with Robert Saturday morning
Sure, not frustrated at all.
and
God.
started off fine. Robert
it?
was a fucking dick.
Okay.
And
You shouldn't say that about the love of your life.
I'm sure he
struggling.
was the one that was the dick.
Yeah.
We're struggling.
Great point.
I'm sure he was being a dick.
He was, dude.
Sweetie.
He
You
was.
and you were being cool, calm, and collected.
No, I was being a bitch back to him, but he started out by being a dick.
Oh, he started
And
it.
so
This is a very healthy relationship.
I have like half of one of the windows off. It's flopped down. I'm trying to figure out this and that.
Robert!
I'm
How many
pissed.
times did she yell, Robert?
All those
Oh, a
poor
zillion.
neighbors.
Until he went inside and left me, and then just left
This
me
is
there.
why you have a small dick.
Oh my God!
I never said that. He doesn't have a small dick.
I'm not.
so
He has a
extreme.
really nice sister.
I hope he walked away and said, "This is why I won't marry you."
Oh,
Yeah, I hope so.
wow.
None of that.
You're
none
not
of
a
that was
man.
said. Okay, no, that was. He just went inside and left me. He wasn't.
just
he was
walk
not
away.
dealing with me. He
He's
didn't give a shit me.
de-escalating the situation again.
Yes.
Yes.
I really like the way he handles things.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
He
Oh,
really
look
does.
at
He
Robert.
walks
Okay,
away.
give me a
Mature.
fucking
Yeah.
break.
Very mature.
Okay, really, very mature.
Reed,
I'm
look
not
at him
even-
walk away. Is he crying? Is he crying?
Luckily, Reed was nowhere to be found. He was in his room.
Oh,
when I did.
God.
Thank God.
Thank God.
Okay.
So then comes my neighbor Justin. He drives by and he sees that there's a little bit of an issue going on.
Oh, just
So
Well,
Justin,
he heard it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Drove
your hands are around his throat.
Yeah, he was doing a welfare check.
sweet Justin. Oh,
Okay.
Justin's awesome. He's a super like jack of all trades guy. Like he's like one of those people that can build. He's just very clever and stuff like that. And he's also very nice and very patient and kind.
Oh.
Love Justin.
Oh.
And so he
marry
comes
him.
over. Well, he's taking.
Why doesn't Robert marry him?
Yeah, good point.
Oh.
And so he comes out. He starts helping me, and then Robert comes back out to help Justin. And they're using like tools. There's a toolkit that comes with the car.
wow.
They're taking bolts out.
This seems
and-
like it's very over the like something's
Much more
not right here.
complicated.
Like
Yeah.
if you had a hard top, this would make sense. But the soft top, I'm like, this is not why I would get a soft top.
Did you hear he had a Jeep before?
I've heard
With
that
the soft
before.
top. Did you hear it?
Yeah, the soft
know.
He
top.
done zip
Yeah,
it.
I've,
He
I've
done
heard
zip
that
it,
before.
and
I've
you
heard
then-
that.
You should listen
And
to
he
this.
said
that.
it was easy.
So what they end up having to do, it takes two grown men to lift this whole. It's like lifting a metal bar. Like it's lifting something that doesn't seem like it should be lifted off, but we get it off, right?
You're sure you're doing it right?
Well, Justin says he
You
thinks this is
lifted
correct.
the whole top off the car
Yeah, with the back part, the whole.
rather than
Doesn't
just
seem right.
taking it apart and putting it down.
I didn't know about that. I didn't do it right. And so, we take the thing off, put it in the garage on a blanket,
Okay.
and we go, here we go, perfect. But I'm a little nervous because I go, how the fuck am I going to get this back on? Like, this is
Yeah.
going to be a problem.
Literally impossible.
That is
That's
that.
pretty
I'm not
wild.
worried about that right now.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
I go,
Living the
time's
sun
ticking.
life.
It's 1 o'clock.
Yeah,
I'm
let's
already out this
go.
time. I want to go get lunch by
Cruise,
the
man.
beach.
I'm assuming you're not really supposed to take the whole thing off, right?
But she wants it to be full pussy.
You are. This is the, listen. So we go to the beach.
Listen,
Robert.
Jeep
Mr.
guy.
fucking soft top. Let
Yeah.
me finish.
Oh, man.
Well, I'm just saying that's the purpose of the soft top. But anyway,
I get it, Thor, but there's different variation.
Levels.
Okay. Okay. So
okay.
what? So anyway, cool. Riding around, take it to OB. We cruise down Newport.
You
Cruise
loving
the
it?
cliffs. I'm finally getting what I wanted, which is cool because you get a car like this that you think is the fucking coolest thing on the planet, and now I'm getting nice Bronco and like cool like looks down.
Say that.
Well, they
there's
stopped.
two
They stopped and saw some dude beating the shit out of a troll, and they stopped and turned and went, "Nice,
Nice
Bronco!"
Bronco.
And everybody went, "Yeah,
Okay.
hit him again!"
Okay. So it makes sense now.
Saw some friends when I was cruising around in OB, and that was cool. Got a
slamming
sandwich.
heroin in an alley.
No, they were surfing. They were changing out of their wetsuits to go
Oh
surf.
man,
Oh, bro.
Sick.
yeah, I bet they were.
Ate sandwiches by the beach. It was great. It was like
Okay.
honestly, I was on cloud nine.
Oh yeah.
But now you got to put it back on.
Now
right?
I got to put it back
The race
on.
coming.
So
So I go home, and we ended up doing something that night. Though we ended up going to Monster Jam.
which
Wait.
fucking makes no sense.
None-
Do you guys remember what happened in here on Friday?
How could I forget?
What?
Thank you. So on Friday,
Yeah.
I just, flippantly, seeing what she was doing this weekend, and I said, I figured,
Yeah.
oh, you're gonna go to Monster Jam, this weekend?
Yeah.
How did she respond?
She went, "No, we're not a Monster Jam family,"
Like, what?
which is shocking because
Yeah, your
I thought she's gone multiple
You've been
times.
many times.
Yes, many
And
times.
B, that's
Many
like
times.
right up her son and her family's alley.
Oh, yeah.
And then Eddie goes, "Oh, okay." And then she goes, "Yeah, we're a Supercross family." So we're gonna forget
You
Supercross.
can't be both.
Both? Yeah. Like, that was
I don't know.
a weird reaction.
It was a weird
I'm
reaction.
Like, all right, if she's
Yeah.
not gonna go
Yeah.
to Monster Jam, okay,
I was
whatever.
like nervous about it.
So you went to Monster Jam anyway?
Yeah, I got home from our big beach top-down excursion, and
Must have been exhausted.
I get a text from my best friend Aubrey saying that she's going to Monster Jam with our other friend. Are you going? They assumed we were going.
Well, yeah.
everybody-
Well, yeah,
Everybody
Did
did.
you write back? No, we don't go to that shit. We're more of a Supercross family.
Did you attack her like you attacked me?
Yeah, I
No,
felt
I
bad for
didn't.
Eddie all weekend.
Thank you.
We just
Wow.
hadn't planned on Monster Jam. Reed hadn't mentioned it, and so I didn't think he cared
Oh.
anymore because he's getting older.
But if Aubrey does.
Well, Aubrey's
Oh, my
going.
God.
I knew we had
Good
nothing
time,
going
Aubrey.
on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And so I asked Reed if he'd want to go to Monster Jam, and he's like, yeah.
Of course.
Especially because he wants to go with his friends.
Well, yeah, because he's a
Duh.
12-year-old boy, so of course he'd want to do that.
Yes.
So I get excited just because I get to go and hang out with my girlfriends, and
but-
that'll be fun. And then Reed's going to have a blast too. It's his last night before he has to go back to, school for the Christmas vacation that they were on. So I go, I'm going to look and see about buying tickets.
Buying
Oh,
tickets.
Emily.
One of the reasons why I asked her on Friday
Yes.
is because we had tickets all week long.
Oh,
we
we're
we
giving
had
away.
them here at the
Yeah.
radio station.
Monster
did.
Jam time.
You could have got tickets 2 months. You paid for Monster Jam tickets?
I did.
That's insane, dude.
Yeah, we
Tell me,
coulda- you
I
coulda got
know
tickets.
that. I know that.
But why? I would not go out of principle.
Yeah.
If I knew,
Or-
I had free tickets at my, and I go,
Yeah.
oh, I didn't take advantage of the free tickets. I'm not paying for them. There's no fucking way. dude.
Or I would have hit up somebody over the weekend and been like, "Hey, do we have any free
Any
tickets at the station I can go get?"
I hit
Last
up our
minute.
sales girl that's in charge of that on that afternoon to see.
I mean, it's Saturday
And
already.
I know that. I said, I know
so
this
they
is
were-
a random
So
weekend.
they were all out.
No, it's just the sales girl to see if she could happen to get in
she
touch
gonna
with
do?
somebody in the PR
I was-
department over there.
I was talking about hitting up like
Promotions
promotions
person.
and then free any tickets left over.
Yeah.
I
That's what I
mean,
would've done.
I didn't do that. But
You paid for Monster Jam tickets?
I thought, okay, how much can they be? We'll just get like not the greatest tickets. We'll just get some in the nosebleeds and just go sit and figure it out. Like maybe we can just find some seats that are in an area together.
Whoa.
I mean, who knows?
Okay.
So I go to
Illegal,
look.
but okay.
And I go to look. Shut up. And the ones I found, which were the cheapest ones,
Yeah.
were $48 a ticket on StubHub.
Yeah.
And with the fees and everything, they ended up being $186 for 3 tickets.
You know what's better? Free.
Free.
Yeah.
That's
I
all.
know.
Free
That's
is way
basically
better.
more than I'm paying to go to a playoff game next week.
More okay, really. I know.
Oh.
But again, on a whim.
On a
On a
whim.
whim.
No planning,
Yeah.
no nothing.
Because I already
of
had my
course.
head on
Well,
it.
just
So
think
no
of the
matter what
shock.
the prices were, the tickets,
Just think of
I'm
the
going.
shock of me and Eddie when we saw you there.
I
We're
couldn't
like, I
believe
thought
it.
she hated this.
She literally bit my head off for asking if she's going to go
was
to Monster
crazy.
Jam
Yeah,
this
how dare
weekend.
you. It was
And
crazy.
she went to Monster
And then
Jam.
she had
I
to
know. I
go
was
back.
afraid to ask her all day today.
Oh God.
Because I was so scared. I was like, hey, you went to Monster Jam? Yeah, I went to Monster Jam. Is that my problem?
Nope.
That's what I thought I was going to
That could
get.
happen.
Oh, really?
That could
So that ended up being a blast, though. It was
well,
a really good time,
which
and that
is
was my
why I
first time
asked.
at Snapdragon, which was a huge deal for me.
Now, did you take
Nobody
the
cares.
That
Bronco?
was, wait a minute. That was a huge deal for you?
Yeah, to just be in that same spot that Qualcomm was,
She's a San
just
Diegan.
was wild.
Native
to me.
San
It was
Diegan.
wild to me.
Oh, man.
And I thought it was a beautiful stadium. Good thing
Crazy.
it wasn't in the middle of the day because you know how that goes with that place. There's no shade.
Very hot.
Well, hot.
But
well,
anyway,
hot.
had a great time.
Did you take the Bronco? Would you park that in a parking lot with the top off?
No, absolutely not.
That's insane.
No way. The drunk tailgaters, somebody tosses a
Yeah,
beer in
that's
my
pretty
car
wild.
or
Oh, okay.
pukes in there. I mean, who knows what the hell could happen. No, we just took Robert's truck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, who gives a shit about his truck?
Puke on that.
Yeah. Yeah. You probably took a piss in the back seat.
Oh my god.
So that was a blast, right? So then wake up Sunday morning and we have
I wouldn't even been able to enjoy myself, knowing that I paid for those tickets.
No, I wouldn't have done it.
No chance.
I can get through work sometimes we get free Padres tickets. And if I find out that I can't get the Padres tickets, I just won't go to the game.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
There's
it's
certain
like-
benefits that come with working in radio.
Exactly.
Well, that's the thing. Like working here, and especially certain events like Monster Jam, it's literally the equivalent to somebody else having the tickets at home, being out and about, and going, "Okay, I'll buy new tickets,"
Yeah.
even though you have them sitting at home in a
right.
drawer.
No, it's one of the stupider
Like
things.
that's
I can't believe that.
That is
I
unbelievable.
literally can't wrap
Especially
my
too
head
when
around
you're
it.
not a Monster Jam family, you're a Supercross
Yeah,
family.
big
That's
Supercross
even
fan.
crazier.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
Greatest
Yeah.
time of all time.
all right. All
it was a
right.
blast.
Wait,
I'm
and
sure it was.
And
That's
like,
why I
quick question. Quick question.
Oh.
Is you guys are out that night? You come home, you go to bed. That whole night, is the top not back on the Bronco?
We made room in our garage and I parked the Bronco in the garage with the top off.
Okay. I was
So we
like, I
pushed
was going to
things
be like, in
around.
that area, that would be crazy.
Push things around.
There's a whole
and then the
family
parking lot.
living in there. It's like, okay.
There's a whole vat of chili
Oh,
sitting
no
in the back
doubt.
seat.
Chili dog Tim.
I
yeah.
would
No
guess.
doubt.
Really?
I would
Oh,
guess.
yeah.
He
Yeah.
needs places to store it.
So about the top, we end up having to go and we ended up putting the top that's in the garage, that's off.
Yeah.
We put it into the bed of Robert's truck with blankets.
Wait a minute.
That's not where it goes. It goes on the
Oh, no.
on the Bronco, not on
Wait
the
a minute.
truck.
Time out.
Where are you making a fort?
Well, because there's no room in the garage, right? Because the car has to go in the garage.
No.
no.
Overnight, that's where it was. I'm saying the next day.
Oh,
to,
why?
To try to put the
Well, you
top
make
back
swimming
on.
pools out of Robert's truck, so now it's a Bronco.
Yeah, I'm so confused.
Yeah. And you make him sleep in it because he's not a man.
Yeah,
Ah,
that's true.
that is true.
I don't make him sleep in the car.
Yeah.
Okay. So we end up because we had to put it back on.
Yeah.
Why is it in his truck?
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't
know why
understand.
It's almost like you probably shouldn't have taken the whole thing off like that, but whatever.
Without knowing what you're doing.
Without knowing what you're doing.
With how shaky the whole taking it off situation was and how I didn't feel like it was right because it shouldn't have been that difficult, I go, we got to just go to the dealership and have them put it on for us.
My God,
And so I text my guy
this is a nightmare.
who wasn't even working at the time, brings his wife to wait in the car, and he goes and meets me there
Emily?
to put it back on.
Oh, how
And
nice of him.
and Robert get it back on, but he says that we did it completely not the way it was supposed
You
to be
don't
done.
say.
We skipped a whole step. He says that he told me about the medium, like where you could take the whole thing completely off, right? Like what we did. That's like the one that you want to do once and like leave it off for the summer because it's such a pain in the ass to do.
Right.
He told me about the one where it's one step further, where it's like folded down, like what Thor was talking
You
about.
don't say.
Yeah, it's
So
almost
in the
like-
end,
Don't
the
you
almost
guy
like-
with the soft top.
Don't you
Oh,
fucking
no.
say it!
Knew what he was
Don't
talking
you
about.